Hey guys, and welcome to week 1 of season 3 of the PMU. Our battle is against Eric of the Portland Porygons. That's his team name. His roster is very threatening. He has the Bisharp, the Hawlucha, the Aerodactyl, the Porygons, the Noivern, the Gramble, the Mega Charizard X, Starmie, Whimsicott, Tyrantrum, and Omastar. Um, our two of our three special attackers get easily trapped and killed by the Bisharp and Latios and Mega Alakazam. And the last one is very important to our wall core, so it's going to be a tough game. First off, I decided to bring a physically defensive leftovers static Zapdos, just because he has a very physically offensive team, so I felt physically defensive was better than anything else with Modest, so I could have that crazy special attack stat, 315. And then max HP, max defense, 8 special attack, Roost for recovery, Volt Switch for initiative. Heat Wave was for the Bisharp, the Whimsicott, and then Hidden Power Ground hit most other things that Heat Wave and Volt Switch didn't hit. This thing couldn't really touch the Noivern. And yeah. Then we brought a Choice Scarfed Lucario with Justified with the Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Crunch. Drain Punch for stab. This is my switch into Bisharp. Bullet Punch hits the Granbull, it hits the Aerodactyl. It's priority stab. Ice Punch is for the Noivern, the Hawlucha. What else? The Whimsicott. Oh, the Bullet Punch also hits the Whimsicott. The Crunch is for the Starmie, because Starmie could switch in on this thing before. And I think Charizard X is the only thing that doesn't get hit by this. Super effective. Just max speed, max attack. Then we brought a Assault Vest Hitmonlee with Reckless, because I didn't have an item that I thought would be removed. Max attack, max HP with 8 special defense. It's a pretty specially bulky one. With high jump kick, rapid spin, knockoff, and bullet punch. This thing is just, if he starts hazard stacking, I want to switch this in and just rapid spin. And then bullet punch is, again, priority. Steel is a pretty big weakness on his team. Knockoff's a great move. High jump kick hits a few things and is reckless boosted and stab. Then we had Buddha, which was a Life Orb Darmanitan with Sheer Force. Just Flare Blitz, EQ, U-Turn, and Rock Slide. Rock Slide was for his several flying types besides the Hawlucha. U-Turn, just if I'm expecting him to switch into the Starmie or something. EQ is for the Charizard, and then Flare Blitz for stab and for the Bisharp. Again, max speed, max attack. I didn't really do many specialty EVs. I did bring Mega Alakazam though. I was considering not bringing it, but I felt if I can get rid of the Bisharp, it can do a lot of work. And I've used this thing to counter Bisharps before, just sub hidden power fighting for that. And then Psychic and Dazzling Gleam for coverage and stab. And then enough speed to outspeed his entire team because his fastest thing is Aerodactyl, which is base 130. So after I Mega Evolve, I'll outspeed that. And then finally we have Mawile. Pretty defensive one. I brought Sheer Force instead of Intimidate in case he leads Bisharp. Because yeah, in case you didn't get it, the battle has already happened. It just happened actually. And Sheer Force is actually a pretty great ability. Brought the Sucker Punch, Stealth Rock, Play Rough, and Iron Head, just to deal some damage. And this thing's main job is to set up rocks. So let's get into the battle. You can see he brought the Bisharp, the Whimsicott, the Omastar, which means he's definitely going to try to set up against me, the Aerodactyl, the Megazard X, and the Porygon Z. And then you can see my team. I'll flip it in a second. Switch sides. There we go. So he leads with the Omastar, and I lead with my Mawile. First turn we exchange rocks. Then he starts setting up spikes, and I'm just going to play rough because I know I can get rid of those later. He goes for the Scald, gets the burn, which does matter because otherwise I would be able to survive after leftovers if he went for another Scald. But he decides to just start setting up more spikes. I get him down to 21%, and his Custap Berry activates. He just kills me with another Scald. I'm fine with that. It lets me go into Hitmonlee and Rapid Spin, because I should be able to take a Scald pretty easily, as long as I don't get burnt, which I don't. I go for the knockoff, just so I don't risk the high jump kick killing me. I go for the Bullet Punch, and it does 47%, and then because I'm so specially defensive, I take the Moonblast. He sets up a Tailwind, but he actually survives another Bullet Punch, which is good for me because that wastes a turn of Tailwind. But he just goes for the Memento on the following turn, so my Bullet Punch is useless. Brings in the Porygon. I know he's going to outspeed me. I just get a little chip damage with the Bullet Punch. He kills me with the Tri-Attack. And he's got, after I bring this in, he's got one turn left of Tailwind. I know I'm able to take a Tri-Attack, so I just go for the Drain Punch and take out the Porygon Z and get almost all my health back. His Tailwind runs out, and he brings in his Aerodactyl. This turn, actually, and it already did it. This turn took a little while because I had to calc to figure out if I could kill an Aerodactyl with a Drain Punch because I was Scarfed and I knew he wasn't expecting me to be Scarfed. But I decided to switch into my Zapdos because it's physically defensive and I can't kill with Drain Punch. And he actually goes for the Earthquake. I'm assuming he was banded because he goes for another Earthquake here, as I'm able to just kill with the Volt Switch. Now, he has two Pokemon left in the Bisharp. Wow, Bisharp. Good job, Jacob. And the Mega Charizard X. So, I'm expecting him, like, if I bring in the Alakazam, he would bring in the Bisharp. If I bring in the Lucario, he'll bring in the Charizard. And if I bring in the Darmanitan, he'll probably also bring in the Charizard. I decided to go into the Darmanitan because it has coverage for the Charizard. And, like, that was my best play, in my opinion. But he actually brings in the Bisharp against it. And I don't know what I predicted him to do. Oh, I predicted him to go for a knockoff or something, and I switch into Lucario. He just sets up a Sword Stance, and I'm able to Drain Punch to take the, to take that out. Because he's not going to Sucker Punch since I have Justified. He brings in the Charizard, gets half damage, and I'm able to just switch into my Zapdos. He tries to set up a Dragon Dance, but I reveal the super effective Hidden Power. So he has to attack me here. I'm able to survive the Dragon Claw and finish him off with one more Hidden Power ground. So that's our first battle. We won 4-0. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next battle.